Hey guys, Jade here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. I am so excited today. I'm so excited today because my day has really turned around. It's Friday. Hallelujah. Work has been pretty tough for a while now, mostly because of this whole pandemic business. But and it's been kind of both with work and with my health. It seems like, it's just for a while, it seemed like we take one step forward and then two steps back, which can get pretty draining after a while, as I'm sure you're all, like we're all in the same boat. And I've been spending an incredible amount of time trying to help my family, especially my kids, and the whole school situation is a nightmare. And I've been spending a ton of time trying to encourage my staff, motivate them, try to help them to, listen to them, hold the space for them, but try to get them to understand or to, I guess, integrate things and help them to, not go into the depths of despair, really. The situation sucks. It sucks a lot. It sucks especially bad, I think, if you're an extrovert. And that's how you get your energy, is by that social interaction with people. And we've been using Zoom and some other platforms and telephone calls and whatnot, but it's just not the same, right, as having an in-person discussion or interaction. So ton of time for that. And it's also hard when I'm also feeling a little bit that way myself, so anyway, today, so on top of, so there's the work thing, and then I recently started a diet and exercise program, and the damn scale is being a freaking ass, I'll tell you that. And so I do feel myself getting stronger and whatnot, so that's a plus. But I love sugar. I love salty things like chips, and so trying to stay away from them is difficult, especially when the rest of your family also loves those things and is constantly putting those things in your face. Anyway, so it was a little bit down that way. I did a daily outlook reading this morning after my workout, and I do a 4-card spread. I can't remember exactly where I got this, but the first card in the center is the energy of the day, sort of the overall outlook for the day, and then a card for what to look for, what to watch out for, a card for unfinished business, and then a card for new business. And the energy of the day card today was the Devil. And yes, there was temptation all around, between baking that came from family and chocolate, turtles, which are one of my favorite things, that my husband bought and keeps for whatever reason in the bedroom. Probably, actually, the main reason is probably because my kids will eat it if they see it. So, but I see it, which is the problem. Anyway, so temptation all around. The what to watch out for was the Ace of Cups, which I took to mean, look for something that's like a new, exciting thing today. Unfinished business was the Four of Swords. And I really do need some time off. It's been a rough go. And I can't recall at the moment what the new business was, but I did actually post on Instagram. Anyway, I've been trying very, very hard to stay away from the chocolate. And I've been looking for what this Ace of Cups could be referring to. And then I got a phone call from a friend who has been stuck in the outskirts of New York, and she was coming back. So she was asking me if I could give her a ride back from the car rental place, and she'd be like fully gowned and suited up and whatnot, masked and all that stuff. And I, like a couple of months ago, I bought off of someone on Facebook a copy of the Bohemian Gothic, and I had it shipped just to save the person on shipping costs. I had them ship it to my friend's address in the US, and so my friend who was coming back was bringing the deck back to me. And oh my god, guys, I can't tell you, I'm so freaking excited about this. I'm so freaking excited about this. So I wanted to come out, and then it was kind of double magic because the other thing that came in, so UPS has been delayed. I've had a package that's been delayed for 3 weeks, and it went from one side of the country to the other side of the country to somewhere in the middle, sort of back around and sort of going back and forth around my city, but never actually coming into my city, and they kept changing dates. Anyways, the other thing that showed up in the mail or through UPS is the Moonchild Tarot. And again, probably there's ghosts in my house. Super excited about this, but not nearly as much as I am about this one. So you can see that the box is a little bit beat up. Apparently, so this is the second edition Bohemian Gothic, and from what I understand, the box had some manufacturing issues, so the coating, I guess the plastic coating that's on it sort of is coming off a little bit, or is peeling off in areas. So the box looks beat up, but I have not looked through these cards yet. So it comes in a tuck box like this, pretty hard. What's that? Okay, it's a coupon code. Here's the cover card. These cards are in mint condition. Here's the backs. I love these. These cards are in absolute mint condition. I don't know if the person I bought them from actually ever used them, because they certainly don't look it. I know that the decks that I've had this sort of silver gilding, after you use them a few times, like not even that many, the shine tends to come off a bit. Anyway, cardstock is amazing. It's pretty thick, actually. Not super shiny. It's sort of a semi-matte. So I was going to do a walkthrough. It comes with a little white book like this, so not very big. There's about 32 pages, and you can see actually on the back how much you get for each card. Okay, so if you read reversals, then it gives you the upright and the reversed, or the shadow meanings. There's a spread, a couple spreads. Yeah, so nothing special there. I am looking forward to reading it though, and seeing what the artists thought about each card. Okay. The artists, in case you're not aware, so this is the second edition. There's the artists, so Karen Mahoney and Alex Ukolov. Sorry, I can't, it shows backwards on my screen, so it's a bit hard. So excited. Okay, how am I going to do this? They did put the cards in order for me. So there's the Fool. The Magician. High Priestess. The Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. Now this card, if you've watched my walkthrough of the Tarot de la Nuit, you will know that my least favorite card in that deck, the one that actually makes me want to punch the male character in there, is the Lovers card, where the male is holding the female's chin in his hands, and it just makes me want to punch him. This I'm totally good with. I'm okay. He's not, you know, he doesn't look overpowering, doesn't look like he's trying to control her in any way. Love this Chariot. I adore this Strength card. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. I am just going to open the box and put these back in the box as I go through, because I don't want them to fall everywhere. Okay. Justice. The Hanged Man. Very cool. Death. Try to keep my fat fingers out of the way. Temperance. The Devil. Card for today. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. Love the Wolf. The Sun. Judgment. The World. And now we get to the Wands. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. The Three of Wands. So interesting, the take that they've got, on each of these cards. So it is Rider-Waite-Smithish, right? So this is a typical Rider-Waite-Smith image with the guy coming back in victory, and people around him either celebrating or being jealous. But I just love how they've gone about and done that. This one's very interesting with the horns. The Eight of Wands. The Nine. The 10. Interesting. Horns. The Page. The Knight, the Queen. This one is the card that tends to represent me in readings. The King. All right, now we come to the, oh my God, look, how beautiful is that? The Two. I love everything about this. I love their use of color. I don't know if this is called photorealism or not. I'm not familiar with the terms used in the art world. But the faces make me laugh. Like this one is just... She looks so self-satisfied, doesn't she? She's like, my world is just amazing right now. Nine of Cups. The Ten of Cups. He looks freaked out. Page of Cups. Oh my God, guys, I am so freaking excited. Okay, I'm looking at these cards through the screen. I've not actually looked through them by looking at the actual cards just yet. I'm looking at them as you are. And I cannot wait. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Four. Is this supposed to be like Little Red Riding Hood or something? Interesting. I'll have to see what the book says there. Love this card. Beautiful imagery. Is this what are they called? A burial barge? I don't know if that's the term. Seven of Swords. So she's running away with a book. The Eight of Swords. The Nine of Swords. The Ten of Swords. Wow. There's some finality for you. The beginning of grief. Or release. The Page of Swords. The Knight. So that's a different depiction. Usually he's on a horse. Interesting. The Queen of Swords. The King of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Is there a skull up there? Nice. Just a little pug balancing. Three of Pentacles. Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster, I guess. The Four of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. Pentacles, the 7, lots of babies in this deck, the 9 of Pentacles. I guess that's like the Rider-Waite-Smith, right? So she's there with the bird on her hand. That's some beehive hairdo. Holy moly. The 10 of Pentacles. That's quite different. The Page. Very sweet. The Knight of Pentacles. Where's the Knight? Is he the Headless Horseman? Out of order. The Queen of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. So that's interesting. The kings are very different here. They've either been skulls or King of Swords was in a full suit of armor, so we don't even know if anyone was in there. Very cool. And then it looks like this is a special card. Memento Mori. That's very cool. I'm just looking at it through the screen and I see the first thing I saw was a skull. So eye socket, nose socket, teeth. And then I saw a woman sitting at her dresser with the mirror and there's her reflection. That is very cool. So that is the Bohemian Gothic. I'm going to give these a quick shuffle. And, okay, I'm not going to be able to riffle shuffle these, so I'm just going to do this. These are very big for my hands, totally stretched, so let's do this. So I would love to hear if you have this deck and how you use it. I can't wait to use it. I've been thinking about doing some shadow work lately, and so I might do that. Oops. With it. But I don't know yet. I just know that I am just so extremely happy. I've wanted this one for a long time. And I could have bought it when I first saw it on Baba Studio's website. And I didn't hit buy just because at the time, like, these weren't super expensive, like definitely cheaper than a Kickstarter even. But the shipping cost almost as much as the deck to get to me. So I waited and waited, and then I waited too long. And then I regretted my decision because I couldn't get a hold of it anymore. This was a total fluke because I made a comment to someone on Facebook about something, and I think she was selling one actually, and I was the second person to get to her. The first person was a friend of hers who had so the person that I had contacted had the 3rd edition, and the person that So her friend who ended up buying her deck wanted it and got it, and this person said to me, oh, but I have a friend who is who's going to sell hers. So she already had this deck, but she had the second edition, and she offered to give that person my name, sorry, and she contacted me and said she was willing to sell it. So I was just ecstatic about it. Then COVID happened and everything shut down. So I kind of forgot about it until she came back. Anyways, so my relationship with this deck. The Four of Swords. I think that's a raven or a crow. Intelligence. So she's obviously, so she's resting. Maybe the raven is looking out for her, making sure that she's okay. I know that corvids, crows and ravens especially, are very, very intelligent. Their brains are large compared to the rest of their body. And they do look out for people. So my relationship with this deck is going to be one that's going to, I guess if I'm using it for shadow work, then it's going to be something that I'm going to have to sit with. I don't think I'm going to be doing readings with it every day, but the readings I will do will be fairly impactful, and I'll have to sit with them and really work hard to sort of get into the meat of things. That's all I want to say about that at this time. Anyways, so that, my friends, is that. That is the Bohemian Gothic second edition. So excited about this. Can I say that anymore? Anyway, I'm sorry this is so long compared to a normal walkthrough, but I did want to go through this with you. All right, so until the next time, bye.